Hello everyone, this is Highlander from MTG Cardsmith doing another custom Magic the Gathering card review. Sorry. Today we are reviewing this card, Syza, Light of the Abyss. This is by Feralitator from his set Nerotomea. Man, you're really killing me with these names, man. Which is an ocean-themed set. So let's take a look at Syza, Light of the Abyss. This is a Simic 1 green blue 2/3 legendary creature jellyfish. Like it. Cool art too. I like that a lot. Light of the Abyss, I get it. You know, there's lights. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sync. As long as 3 or more cards left your library this turn, you may cast creature spells this turn as though they had flash. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm drinking my Perrier again. It always makes me burp. Okay, and then tap to haul 1. Look at the top card of your library. Put that card on the top or bottom of your harbor. Your harbor is a separate face of the library. Okay. This is a difficult card to evaluate, and the reason is that I still don't know if you can draw a card from your harbor or not instead of your library. Because that changes haul a lot, right? Like on one hand, haul is like it's kind of like a mill one in a sense. I mean, I know it's not exactly a mill, right? Because you're not putting it in your graveyard, you're putting it in your harbor, and your harbor is sort of a different zone that you can interact with in other ways. But if you can draw from your harbor, then this becomes like a scry, right? Where it's like it's hard to tell exactly. I mean, it doesn't this is kind of unfortunate here. I kind of wish there was a little more clarity with that. I don't know exactly how you would word it, but it, I'm not as sort of like a Magic player. Like I don't think there's enough information here to help me figure out how Harbor works. Um, so yeah, I don't have a specific I don't have a specific sort of suggestion on how to fix that, but I wish there was more information about how the harbor actually works. Um, okay. Also, your flavor text rhymes, which is great. I like that a lot. Here we have sync again too, and we just saw a sync card. Here, what's kind of unfortunate here is that the payoff for this sync does not seem that exciting to me. You can cast creature spells this turn as though they had flash. So, see, this makes me this kind of an ability makes me think that it's not difficult to get to have 3 cards sort of to get sync active, I should say, to sort of activate your sync. I mean, this guy also helps with it, obviously. But yeah, because the payoff's not really that high here. With this other card we saw, Pull into the Depths, the payoff's very high for this one, right? I mean, changing your like bounce spell to a put on top of your library is like a great payoff. Here, giving your creature spells flash is like not really that exciting. I mean, yes, like you can use your creature spells to like you know uh, ambush your opponent, I guess. But I don't know. It feels like in general this effect is not that strong when I've seen it. I mean, it's strong on cards like Prophet of Crufix. I think that's the one. That's what it's called. Prophet of Yeah, it's strong on Prophet of Kruphix, but a big part of that is the fact that you get to untap all your lands every turn, so you basically double your mana. Um, the Flash is sort of just like a nice, it sort of works with this untap ability so that you can make use of it, but it's not like the main payoff of this card. I mean, like makes me think of like Shimmermere, where it's like Shimmermere is a little different, I guess, because this is artifact spells, not just creatures. But the payoff doesn't seem that great to me. I have to say. So, excuse me. So yeah, I wish the sync payoff was a little more exciting. I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not quite sure. Like again, flavor wise, flash. I mean, maybe it's because you have lights that are flashing, but that's not really what flash means in the Magic. In the sense, in the context of Magic is what I'm trying to say. Flash generally means something is like fast or like kind of comes out of nowhere, and jellyfish are slow, So it's like, I mean, it lets you cast other creatures as they had flash. I'm not exactly sure why the jellyfish does that. Jellyfish sting things, and they're kind of slow. So, yeah, I mean, what would be cool for a card like this is like, if it said something like at the beginning of your end step, if 3 or more cards left your library and/or harbor, because I think that should be on here, this turn, tap target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap on its next on the controller's next untap step. Because then it's like you're getting stung by this jellyfish, and it's like, oh, I'm stung by the jellyfish. I can't move. Something like that I think would make a little bit more sense on this card. So this one I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 5 because it's certainly a fine Magic card. Like it doesn't really have any major flaws. This one even has good formatting because you got the flavor text here, so you don't have the issue of vertically centering your text. Stats wise, it's perfectly fine. I just find that for a legendary creature, the payoff is not that exciting, and I don't think the flavor is quite there. So yeah, that's my review of Syza, Light of the Abyss. Thank you for watching.